Hello everyone, I am Pickford and in this video I am doing a review of match number 10 between SRH and LSG. So this game was played at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad and it was the first home game for the Sunrisers. So LSG won the toss and they decided to field first and they strangled the SRH batters to keep them only to 156. At one stage, SRH were really struggling at 35 for 4 in 10 overs. The game went to the last over with LSG chasing the target of 156 with one ball remaining. So Shami was given the player of the match for his spell of 9 for 2 in 4 overs. So let's start with the playing 11 first. So for SRH, we have Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Liam Livingston, Henrik Klassen, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Aniket Verma, Harsh Dubey, Shivang Kumar, Harshal Patel, Jaydev Unadkat, and Ishan Malinga. So there were two changes with Liam Livingstone coming into the 11 in place of Salil Arora, and Harshal Patel also came back to the side in place of David Payne. Ishan Malinga came in as the impact player in the second innings in place of Travis Head. For LSG, we have Aiden Markram, Mitchell Marsh, Rishabh Pant, Ayush Badoni, Nicholas Puran, Abdul Samad, Mukul Chaudhary, Manimaran Siddharth, Avesh Khan, Digvesh Rathi, Prince Yadav, and Mohammad Shami. So LSG also made three changes with Manimaran Siddharth coming in place of Shahbaz Ahmed, Avesh Khan coming in place of Nokia, and Digvesh Rathi coming in place of Mohsin Khan. Ayush Badoni was their impact player in place of Mohammad Shami. So the match started with the expectation of another high score from the SRH batting lineup as always, and considering their strong batting lineup. But in the first over itself, bowled by Mohammad Shami, they lost the wicket of Abhishek Sharma. So LSG started with a spin at the other end with Digvesh Rathi coming into bowl, and he bowled a good over. Then in the next over again, Shami got the wicket of the other opener Travis Head, and he was on hat trick for the next delivery. Livingston left a hat trick ball as it was outside the off stump and swinging away. So then in the next over, Prince Yadav came into the attack and got the wicket of Ishan Kishan with a beautiful in swinger to the left hander. So then in the next over, Shami came to bowl his third over and finished his spell with figures of 7 for 2 in 3 overs. Then Siddharth bowled last over of the power play, and Livingston hit him for the first 6 of the innings. So SRH finished the power play on a score of 22 for 3. Then Avesh Khan came into the attack and continued the pressure created by the opening bowlers, giving only 4 runs in his first over. Then Digvesh Rathi got Livingston's wicket as Livingston was trying to lap him above the keeper. Then Shami came back to finish his spell of 4 overs and gave only 2 runs in his last over, finishing with outstanding figures of 4 overs, 2 wickets, and 9 runs. SRH finished the 10 over mark at 35 for 4. This was the fourth lowest 10 over total in the history of the IPL. Only 2 boundaries were hit, 1 4 and 1 6 till the 10th over. SRH, the 11th over, both Nitish and Klassen hit a 6 and scored 16 runs from the over bowled by Prince Yadav. And in the next over after that, Nitish Kumar Reddy hit 2 fours, scoring 14 runs. Ayush Badoni came in as the impact sub after this over, replacing Shami. So there was an issue related to the impact sub at the start of the previous over, as Bretsky had entered the field in place of Shami. And then the umpire was talking to Pant about he coming inside, as LSG had not used their impact sub, so Shami had to come back on the field. Then in the 13th over, Siddharth bowled a good over, giving only 8 runs. Then in the 14th over, Klassen hammered Avesh Khan for 19 runs, hitting 4 boundaries. Then in the next over, it was Nitish Kumar Reddy's turn as he hit 3 sixes of Digvesh Rathi to score 22 runs in that over. Then in the next over, Klassen hit a 6 and brought up his 50 with a single of the last ball. After that, Avesh Khan came to bowl the over. He gave 11 runs in that particular over, with Nitish Kumar Reddy hitting the last ball of the over for a 6. So then, no, Rishabh Pant went with the over of spin of Siddharth, and he got the important wicket of Nitish Kumar Reddy, breaking the crucial partnership. Then Avesh bowled an excellent 19th over, taking the wicket of Klassen and Harsh Dubey in the first 2 balls of that over. He gave only 2 runs in that over, and SRH could not finish on high as they lost wickets and finally finished the innings on 156 for 9. So let's go through the first innings scoreboard. So Travis Head made 7 runs from 8 balls with only a single boundary, and didn't look comfortable at the start. And Abhishek Sharma again got out on duck of 2 balls. Ishan Kishan, 1 from 4, got bowled by beautiful Prince Yadav delivery, which was swinging into him. Then Liam Livingston, 14 from 20, hit 1-6, got out trying to lap the Digvesh Rathi and could not manage to hit it properly. He kind of played 20 balls and kind of stopped that wickets which were falling. Then Klassen played an excellent knock of 62 from just 41 balls, hitting 4 fours, 5 fours, and 2 sixes. And he, along with Nitish Kumar Reddy, gave SRH good score. So Nitish Kumar Reddy scored 56 of 33, 3 fours, and 5 sixes. And Aniket Verma could not do much, not out on 2 of 5. Harsh Dubey got out on first ball. Shivang Kumar, 5 from 4. Harshal Patel, 4 from 2. Then looking at the bowling card, Mohammad Shami, the player of the match, 4 overs and 9 for 2 with the economy of just 2.25 with 18 dots. Digvish Rathi, 4 overs, 46 for 1, a little expensive. Then Prince Yadav, 4 overs, 34 for 2, pretty well. Then Manimal Siddharth, 4 overs, 29 for 1, economy of 7.25, and he, kind of bowled very well. He came into this match and played very well. Then Avesh Khan, 4 overs, 36 for 2. Also, he also was brought in for this match, and both these bowlers, bowled very well. So SRH finished with a score of 156 for 9 in 20 overs with a run rate of just 7.8. There were 5 extras in the innings, which included 1 leg by, and 3 wides. SRH, they made their impact sum and brought Ishan Malinga in place of Travis Head at the start of the second innings. So, LSG went back to their regular openers in Eden Markram and Mitchell Marsh. Last game Rishabh Pant had come to open, but this game they went with Marsh and Markram. So SRH started their bowling innings with a spin, and Harsh Dubey bowled a good over, giving only 2 runs. In the next over, Nitish Kumar Reddy came into the attack, and both the openers hit him for boundaries, scoring 14 runs of that over. Again, Harsh Dubey bowled a good over, and after that, SRH brought Unadkat to the attack in place of Nitish Kumar Reddy. Markram hit a 6 of Unadkat and LSG got 9 runs in the over. Then Ishan Malinga, the impact sub, came into bowl and got the wicket of Mitchell Marsh and gave only 5 runs. Then Markram attacked the last over of the power play and scored 15 runs as LSG finished the power play with 53 for 1. Then Harshal Patel came into the attack and bowled a good over, giving only 4 runs. Next over, the left-arm wrist spinner Shivang Mar came into the attack and LSG scored 10 runs of that over. Then in the 10th over, Shivang got the crucial breakthrough, taking the wicket of Markram. So LSG were 81 for 2 at the halfway mark, needing only 76 runs to win in 10 overs with 8 wickets in hand. So Harshal came into the attack in the 11th over and Pant hit 2 4 after the Harshal Patel over of Shivang scoring 13 runs in the over. In the next over, Harsh Dubey came back into the attack and Ayush Badoni ran down the wicket only to be stumped by Ishan Kishan. In the next over, Shivang got the wicket of Puran. Then Ishan Malinga gave only 6 runs in the next over. Then Pant scored 14 runs of the Unadkat over to release some pressure from them. Then in the next over, Abdul Samad hit 2 4s to Ishan Malinga and scored 10 runs in the over. These 2 overs brought the equation down to almost a run a ball, with LSG needing just 19 runs of 3 overs. Then Ishan took a risk and gave Harsh away the 18th over. That is paid off as Harsh got the wicket of Abdul Samad and gave only 2 runs in the first 5 deliveries. Then Pant hit 4 of the last ball of the Harsh to be over to release the pressure. With 13 needed of the last overs, Harshal bowled an excellent over, giving only 4 runs. He bowled 3 dot balls to Mukul in the last 3 balls, and as LSG required 9 runs in the last over. Pant finished the chase, scoring 2 4s in the first 2 balls of the last over of Unadkat, with a single needed of the last 4 deliveries. Rishabh Pant played 2 dot balls with hit when he hit both the balls to the fielder and he didn't take the run. So then the 5th ball, he hit a ball for a 4 to give LSG their first win of the season. So now let's go through the second innings scoreboard. So Aidan Markram scored 45 of 27 with 6 4s and 2 6s with a good strike rate of 166. He attacked at the start and he didn't let the required run rate calm down, as on the other side Rishabh Pant was playing at almost a run a ball. So then Mitchell Marsh 14 of 12, Rishabh Pant 60 of 50. So he didn't score at a good strike rate, at a higher strike rate, but he remained till the end and kept SRH out of the game till he was batting, because as we all know he is a good player and he till the time he is there in the crease, LSG had a chance to win the game. So he played smartly, didn't try to take any risk, but he remained at the crease and scored the required runs. Then Ayush Badoni 9 balls 12 runs. Nicholas Puran run out for just 1 of 4 balls. Abdul Samad 16 from 12 and Mukul Chaudhary 2 from 5. So from the bowling card, Harsh Dubey bowled excellent spell, 4 overs for 18 for 2. Then Nitish Kumar Reddy 1 over, expensive one in the power play, 14 runs. Then Unadkat 3.5, 50 runs, the economy of 13.04. So Unadkat was very expensive and having an economy of 13 in such a low scoring game was not a good performance. And Ishan Malinga 4 overs 30 runs for 1 wicket. Harshal Patel 3 overs 16 runs for 0. Shivang Kumar 4 overs, 30 runs for 1 wicket. So, LSG scored 160 for 5 in 19.5 overs with a run rate of 8.07, and there were two extras, which were one by and one league by. So let's look at the fall of wickets. So for SRH, Abhishek Sharma got out on with Mohammad Shamir taking the wicket, bowling a slower ball outside and tried to hit him for a boundary as the score was just one, and it was the last ball of the over. So he tried attacking Shami, but Shami cleverly bowled a slower ball, and the he Abhishek managed to edge it, and Manimaran Siddharth at the short third man took a good catch diving to his right. Then Travis Head got out to Shami, where he tried to uh, play an attacking shot, but only managed to hit it up in the air, where Markram on mid-off came forward and took a diving catch. Then Ishan Kishan uh, fell in the fourth over at 11, where Prince Yadav bowled an excellent release, swinging back into him and taking the of the ground. Then Kishan got out on 8th over at 26 on the bowling of Digvesh Rathi, where he tried to lap him and just managed to get an edge onto his shoulder, and a simple lobbed catch for Rishabh Pant, who dived and completed the catch. Then Nitish Kumar Reddy got out in the 18th over. Siddharth trying to hit a six and got caught on the boundary. Prince Yadav took the catch. And Henrik Klassen got out in the 19th over of the bowling of Avesh Khan. Klassen tried to play reverse left, but laid it straight into the hands of Rishabh Pant. Then Harsh Dubey was bowled by Avesh Khan in the same over after the wicket of Klassen in the next ball. Then Shivang Kumar got bowled by Prince Yadav in the last over, and Harshal Patel got run out the last ball trying to sneak a single. Then for LSG, Mitchell Marsh got out on the fifth over, and Malinga came into the attack, and Nitish Kumar Reddy took a catch on the boundary. Then Eden Makram, an important got out in the 10th over at 77, trying to hit Shivang Kumar, and but only managed to give a catch to Livingston on the straight boundary. And Ayush Badoni got out in the 13th over, playing an needless, coming down the wicket and missing the ball completely, getting stumped by Ishan Kishan of the bowling of Harsh Dubey. Nicholas Puran got run out. Then Ishan Kishan collected the ball, but then Puran didn't know where the ball went, and he tried to take a single, and the ball was in Ishan Kishan's hands. So he just whipped up the bails and got him run out. Then Abdul Samad got out in the 18th over at 139 on the bowling of Harsh Dubey, and Livingston took that catch. Let's see the top partnerships of this match. So for SRH, there was only one big partnership of 116, where most of the runs were scored between Henrik Klassen and Nitish Kumar Reddy. Klassen scored 58 of 30, and Nitish scored 56 of 33. So for LSG, they had a quite small partnership, but good partnerships for all the wickets, and having 40 runs between Eden Makram and Rishabh Pant. Makram scored 22 from 11, and as I said, Pant was only 17 from 17 in this particular partnership. And before that, the opening partnership was of 37 runs of 28 balls, where LSG got a good start. Then again, Rishabh Pant and Abdul Samad played a 34-run partnership. Then there was another 25-run partnership between Pant and Baduni. And at the end, Pool and Pant had a 21-run partnership. So now let's look at the graphs for this match. So as you can see the worm, you can clearly see how the SRH worm went. It was very, kind of going very at a slower rate. and was only at 35 for 3, 35 for 4 at 10 over mark, and it was going very slowly. Then suddenly it kind of stepped the rate, and it went very high. Then again, at the end it kind of slowed down. You see, at the end also it kind of slowed down. Though from over 10 to 15, it steeped. It made a steep ascent, and then again it kind of slowed down, but they finished a score of 156. And if you look at the SG, so it was consistent, and it went with that same kind of flow, scoring a similar kind of runs, but only at the last stage where they lost these two wickets of Badoni and Puri, that scoring rate kind of dipped, and it almost went below the SRH scoring rate, but then they quickly picked it up and finished the match. So if you look at the run rate graph, so you'll see a lot of difference between the both the graphs. So for SRH, you can see their run rate was 4 till the 10th over, and suddenly it kind of went to from below 4 to around 8 in 15th over, and they kind of finished with that particular run rate of 8. But for LSG, on the other hand, you see they started with the run rate of 8 at around the second over, and they kind of uh, continued throughout the innings with that same run rate, mm, just going up or down a little bit, but they kind of maintain that similar sort of run rate and finish the game. If you look at the Manhattan, so for SRH, if you look at the first 10 overs, you will see lots of small buildings, and they only crossed the 5 run mark two times, and there were 4 wickets to fall, and all the other overs were less than 5. Then after that, if you look the in the next 5 overs, they kind of scored a lot of runs with buildings touching close to 15 and 20. So they scored most of the runs in this particular 5 over phase. And then again in the last 5 overs, there are runs were around 10 runs per over, and they kind of finished the innings at 156. So we can know their innings can be split into 3 halves. The first 10 overs, 35 runs, then the next 5 overs, and 5 overs at the death. For LSG, if you look at their Manhattan, so they kind of scored at around the required run rate, which was around 7 and 8. So they scored, made sure that they score that many runs. They had a couple of low overs of less than 5 runs, but then to balance that out, they had a couple of good overs of about 10. So in the end, they managed to chase the total down in the last over. So overall, no, the SRH, were put under a lot of pressure at the start, and they could not, come back from it. Although Klassen and Nitish got them to a good score, with which they could, put up a fight in the game. And I think this is a problem that, SRH will have to face in the coming games, considering their high risk game. So they are playing the high risk, high reward game, and this is the kind of risk that they are trying to take, trying to go hard at the start. So when it comes good, they will score around 220, 230, so around that, and which looks good. But when it doesn't come off, then they will have to fight hard to put up a good score on the board, uh, which they can try to defend, like how they did today, fighting till the last over. I think they should take this as one bad game, for looking at the batting and move forward. So SRH bowlers they bowled pretty well today, except for Unadkat who went at an economy of around 13 in such a low scoring match. So they also might have missed a trick by not bowling the full quota of Harshal as he gave only 16 runs in his 3 overs which he bowled. They could have brought Harsh earlier and then gone with Harshal and Ishan to finish the game, as Unadkat had already gone for 38 runs in his 3 overs which he had bowled. But no, I think they brought back Harshal. But I think no, they brought back Harsh only because the game went away from them. No, when they had to defend only 19 runs from 18 balls, and he bowled well in that over, no, giving them some hope. But once he came back in that 18th over, they had to finish the bowling with Harshal and Unarkat as they had no other option with bowling. With their bowling, they had to go one each for Harshal and Unarkat. So I think they could have planned the overs a little bit better, keeping all the options open. They could have gone with Harshal in the 17th over, or maybe have gone for Harsh in that over. But no, I think they should have kept the options open at least. They might have not gone with the spinner, but at least they should have kept all the options. So LSG were outstanding with the ball, taking wickets in the power play. And in both the games, they have taken a total of 7 wickets in the power play. So they took 3 wickets today and 4 in the last match against Delhi. Their batting has been a little disappointing for them. Today they went back to their regular openers with Pant coming at number 3. Their batting could have been a lot better and they should have finished the game earlier instead of taking it to the last over. Pant, captain, he made sure that he finishes the game and remain not out. They are currently playing with only 7 batters in their batting 11, which can become issue for them. They are not having that proper all-rounder who can give him, 4 overs and bat, and who can give them depth in the batting order. They currently are going with 5 proper bowlers who are doing the job for them with the ball, but when it comes to batting, it reduces their batting depth. So the top order, has to move, take more responsibility and finish the games like they did today. Now let's look at the points table. So Lucknow has reached 7th position with 1 win with 2 points and a rate of minus 0.542, and SRH has stayed on 5th position with 1 win and 2 losses, the run rate of 0.275. Now looking at the graph, so SRH has remained on the 2 points until the 10th match, whereas LSG has moved from 0 points to 2 points. So if we look at the positions in the table, and there is one change after this match. So LSG has moved to 7th position and GT has gone from 7th to 8th. So this is the change, whereas Sunrisers have remained in the 5th position. And other than that, all the other teams are on the same position. They have not changed much after the end of this game. So that's it in this video, and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.